And
what
then
should I sell? If I were a brand, what would I sell?
Quite luxury.
White luxury is a good thing.
What is quiet luxury? Why? What part of someone's psychology is making them buy something for a crazy price while it should not look like it is expensive? What is working there? Anyone can answer that. Because I've read about this, that show is there, na?
I think quite luxury in India is not yet a big of a
No,
concept.
there are
There's
customers.
like there are
like him.
customers.
But it will be a TG which is like
Very, very small
minuscule,
TG.
right? I mean,
No, but it's still interesting if it's working.
Conscious capitalism.
yeah. So I would say, Nikhil, firstly, by the way, my sense is I think the market in India I think we're not yet evolved to a stage of restrained capitalism where you don't want to actually demonstrate that you bought something expensive. I think that market is very, very, very small.
But I think the
Right,
people who have arrived in life and they don't need to prove anything to anybody can easily move there.
But then why are they spending so much? Like, my question is, see, I buy...
No, but for example, do you think a Patek is quite luxury? I'm just, in my mind, would that be?
Depends
because
on which,
you can't see it, right?
Depends on which model
No,
of
if
a
you don't
Patek.
buy a complication, you buy like a regular one.
If you buy like a Nautilus or something, it is not quite luxury because it's evidently an expensive watch that a lot of people know about. If you buy a Patek Constellation
Right.
or a Grandmaster Chime or
Correct.
something.
Right.
But I think regardless of that, I'm trying to figure out why somebody is paying $1,000 to buy a t-shirt which looks like a $100 t-shirt
Because-
or $50.
So I tell you, okay, so this is what my belief is. This is
Yeah.
nothing to do with data, but like a psychology, which
Sure.
I've seen people, right?
Yeah.
So all of us and everyone, we all do things to signal something. Okay.
Yeah.
So signaling value for everyone is high.
Yes.
Some people do signaling through just appearance. Some people do that by doing certain amount of deeds. And some people do it by stories. So for example, you want to talk about, let's say, an expensive watch in your hand, which a large majority of people can't see or understand.
Yeah.
Right? But you want to share that with your friends or the 5 people who care about, because they'll ask you. So you get your signaling value by stories, and that's quite luxury. So a quite luxury group
I think
will
it's
be
a
able to
smaller
spot on a
community.
t-shirt,
Yeah.
which is really expensive, but it just looks like a normal t-shirt. So you want to signal that particular value. So it just depends on, as a human being, who do you want to signal to?
So it's
and
bragging
what do you want to
value
signal?
amongst your immediate
Who do you
circle.
want? Like, who do you care about signaling?
And it's a
Like, who
very
do you care
small
about?
community in
That's
this
a
case,
very,
right?
very
very
small.
well said. I would say like I don't wear a watch nor a ring.
Yeah.
Nothing. I don't show any brand on my clothes ever. Maybe that's the personality you want to show.
Because that's a signaling value
And
you
I
want to
actually
show.
really, I also thought it was quite insightful. I think signaling is the key sort of in this.
So
Interesting.
so this message of what you want to signal, is it authentic and organically personality type which determines what you want to signal, or is it what is cool in society at that point of time? Is that a manipulation too?
I genuinely believe it goes on 3 steps. Okay. First is because you just want to become cool amongst your peers. So whatever is trending, you want to do that. That's a certain level of signaling. Once you're done with that, then it goes with your preferences and choices. And then third is to achieve objectives that you want to achieve. So first example is like, if I am, let's say, a 50,000 rupee to 1 lakh rupee income person, I want to buy a really expensive shoe to show off my friends, because that's a physical value. Because like, this is cool. This new Jordan is becoming cool. I want to show that.
Yep.
Because it's trending, I want to show that. Once I reach like an upper level of income or whatever, maybe a taste and
Go
preference.
with all the brackets. It's just interesting.
Okay,
So
so-
you're 1 to 5 lakh person per month income.
And then when I reach, I feel this stays on with different products till 1 crore.
Yeah.
And then after 1 crore,
1 to 1 crore.
1 to 1 crore, like 50,000 to 1 crore. This is just different. The things keeps changing. Today you might just show off like a small watch. Tomorrow you want to
Monthly.
show off like a big car. So till 1 crore it goes there. After like 1 crore to couple of crores, I don't know that bracket. I'm just making it up. I'm just telling because of people. I can spot people who I can think of, but not the income band. So this is the second group. They go with preferences and choices.
Okay.
Like, I want to signal that I am health conscious person. I am a not branded person. I prefer that I am environmentally friendly. So that's why there's Beko here. Like, this is just a signaling value which you want to just put it out, people, that these are my preferences and choices. This is what I stand for. And the third level, which I go for, which is which I've seen like ultra rich people have had like few encounters with people. They show off a certain level of image for a certain objective. And they want to do that signaling because their larger purpose is around that.
Explain.
So somebody would not be really, let's say, show off with brands and stuff
Yeah.
because they don't want other people to think that they are the branded stuff. They want to be like, hey, I have money, but I don't want you to see that I have this money. Then the signaling value can be somebody does like a great charity, doesn't speak about it,
Sure.
and want to hear it from other people.
Yeah.
That, oh, he did that, she did that. Right? He doesn't want to talk about it, she doesn't want to talk about it. Because that's a signaling value that I want to put out, that for your larger purpose, you want people to think that you're too much into charity. That's why you don't talk about it. Because if you talk about it, you technically come down to below level number.
So Nikhil, it's a very basic human trait that everybody's ego and vanity has to be massaged in some way.
Correct. Agreed. 100%.
Yeah. Correct.
It can be done in a reverse way and it can be done in a absolutely opposite way.
Yeah.
I think the interesting part here is how people evolve to figure out what their signaling mechanism is and what they want to signal. And is there a insight from them, from that category, to build a brand to these people? Because these are things you can utilize.
Yeah. Content you consume and people you hang out with.